What's up? I just wanted a little rant sesh to be honest, but yeah guys, I have this habit where I justify everything. I want to explain everything. But there is also a swagger uh that comes with being able to uh just own whatever you are, or like whatever it is. Sometimes I tend to have this kind of self-improvement brain where it's like, oh, I need to justify why I'm not in this position, or whatever. Or like I need to explain all the things I'm doing to get better. And it's not always the case. It's not always the case. You can have goals and stuff, but yeah. Uh Man, we're working full time. So yeah, that's gonna be new. Obviously we finished uni. Kind of like we're redoing the year. And it's a gap type of situation. It's like a gap year type of thing. So basically, man, I just wanna get a car. I wanna buy a car. Finish my practicals because I've done the theory, and yeah, just start driving. So that would be pretty big for me. Also, yeah, just the whole gym stuff. You know, get back to a routine with this kind of stuff. And yeah, man. Uh, these videos that they come across a bit redundant, but there's a lot of changes that actually happen. Big ones like the family stuff was huge, man. Like even if we just go back a year ago, I was still having that kind of family influence, which was messing me up, man. And now I just don't, which it just gives me the freedom to be who I am. One of the biggest kind of advantages of that is that I I take the liberty to disappoint people sometimes. And sometimes you have to, you know, not be too much of a people pleaser. And I've done that a lot, man. Like, there's been some times where I've ghosted people. I've just stopped speaking to them without really an explanation. And these are normal human things. Are they kind? Probably not. But I'm overwhelmingly a good person, and sometimes there will be times where situations are just a bit more black and white, and it can be good to just use a kind of instinctual brain and intuition to know if someone or some type of situation isn't good. And that's how I've been moving lately, and I think I'm getting to where I want to go, even if it's slow, even if it feels like we are taking steps back. Like the whole like gaining weight thing, that was annoying, man. To go back, but I think everything is still happening to plan, and it will still continue to improve. So probably not super linear, but it will. Everything will just happen the way I want it to happen. Um, it gets brutal though. I'll be honest. I'm 23, and I noticed that people are less uh, tolerant of mediocrity. uh, when when you just get a bit older, people they start to have expectations, and people can become more ruthless and be more mean if they feel that. you are falling behind or something like that. So, it's something that I observe, but I just use it to my benefit, really. Because obviously, if someone is egoing me, I do feel it, but it's just something that I can use as kind of like a fire or something like that, where it motivates me even more because I want to prove them wrong, really, and that's it. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff. I don't know if I spoke on this, but I ended up getting laser hair removal um on my stubble area because I get like ingrown hairs and bumps and rashes when I shave, which it just makes me look like not not as handsome as I could be, So there's definitely stuff that we can do, like haircuts, just generic stuff like that. But also the laser hair removal stuff is one of these things where it's like, obviously after a few sessions, the rashes and stuff will start to subside, and yeah, we will just look like better, like just slightly more aesthetic. And those things are big, especially like if I get a job in like something like bartending, it's gonna be a factor definitely. So yeah, man. Um, looks maxing is real. I think it works. Uh, yeah, I've been falling off, but we are nonetheless still shooting for the targets. So yeah, man. I think success is violent. I used to feel that I had to get permission from people, and I don't feel that way anymore. I think I'm losing a lot of empathy. Uh, but there is a concept called suicidal empathy, and it's the type of empathy that keeps you stuck for years and years, where it's like you're almost considering people's opinions of your stuff too much, and it gets to a point where you just stop producing anything, which is not great, really, you know. And so what I'm saying is that I'm gonna upload these videos, and sometimes I'm gonna annoy you guys. It's the same thing with my Instagram account. I used to delete content. I deleted my whole TikTok because I thought that it would offend someone. Someone would find it weird. And I just realized that now I'm going to take the liberty to be weird so that I can progress my brand, self expression, and stuff like that, you know? And it's like, if you don't like it, then it's just like, you're just going to have to deal with it because it's important to like assert yourself in a way, not in an aggressive way, but just in a way of like you have a right to exist, and even just like, yeah, like that type of thing. And you have a right to be weird, and you have a right to be awkward, even on the internet and stuff like that. Um, we already have been yapping, but I feel like pretty much it, man. I've been learning a little bit more about savings and stuff. Man, I have a lot of work to do in that sort of region, but it's okay, man. We're 23 and we're figuring it out. And yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe I'll check back with you guys in 3 months or 4 months, and I'll let you guys know if I figured out this whole saving money thing. And yeah, um, yeah, it's been a Tola signing off.